now we are going to see how to calculate the cross product of two vectors. So before going to the actual problems of the competitive level, let us do one general example. Let us see this one. See this one. This is first one. Suppose I'm taking just an example here to how to calculate the cross product. So A bar, suppose it is A1 I plus A2 J plus A3 K. This is vector A, and another vector B is there, that is B1 I B2 J plus B3 K. Now we have to find, that is, I'll write the question itself, find A bar cross B bar. If such type of questions are asked, then how to calculate the cross product? So this is a simple method and that you can remember easily. The method we can see here. First step, it is just a 3-step process. The first step is you have to write A cross B is equals to, this is the modulus sign, and here you have to write it is I, J, and this is K. I, J, K. And for your remembrance, try to understand I we take with plus, J with we take minus, and K we take it with plus. ये just आपके remembrance के लिए लिखना है बेटा, plus minus plus. If you can remember, no need for writing this also, but you have to write I, J, K. Then what you have to do here is, what is here A? So you write down the components of A, that is A1, A2, A3. That is I is A1. J के साथ क्या है बेटा यहाँ पे A2, K के साथ क्या है A3, and here what you have with I, that is B1, and here it is B2, and with K it is B3. So this is the first step what we need to follow. Again I repeat, first it is A cross B, that is first it is A then B. So you have to write first the components of A then the components of B. You cannot write first B then A, because again I say the vector product does not obey commutative law. ठीक है, तो अब यहाँ पे अब हम क्या करेंगे बेटा, I के साथ हम क्या लेना है, प्लस लेना है. So I'll write plus I, plus I. So whenever you take this I, no, try to understand the method, then the problems will be very simpler for you. Then see, when you take I, no, you leave this column of I. जब भी आप I लेते हैं, column of I को आप हटा देंगे. Then what is left out here? A2, A3, B2, B3. So what is this? A2, A3, B2, B3. You can find the determinant of this. कैसा निकालेंगे बेटा determinant? देखिए आप. I repeat once again, I am checking for I. तो I का column आप leave करेंगे. So what is left out? Only this part is left out. So you have to multiply it down like this. So what is this? A2, B3. A2, B3. When you go up, no, जब आप ऊपर जाएंगे तब आप माइनस लेंगे बेटा B2, A3. B2, A3. I hope it is clear. Then we move for J. J के साथ हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. When you move with J, you have to write with minus sign, minus J. Then what you do here is you leave the column of J. ये J को आप हटा दीजिए. You leave this column. J का column आप हटा देंगे. So when you leave this column of J, what is left out? A1, A3, B1, B3. So when you move with A1, just ऐसा जी जब नीचे जाते हैं तो you have to write plus. That is A1, B3, A1, B3. Next इसको जब ऊपर जाएंगे ना बेटा हम minus B1, A3. I hope it is clear. Next we go for K. जब हम K लिखते हैं तो you have to write K like this, plus K. So plus K means you have to leave the column for K. And what is left out? Only this one, right? A1, A2, B1, B2. तो अब आप जब नीचे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो आप जैसा ही मल्टीप्लिकेशन सेम, लेकिन जब ऊपर जाते हैं बेटा तो माइनस की हेल्प लेकर ऊपर जाएंगे. So A1, B2, A1, B2, A1, B2. When I move up, so it is what? Minus B1, A2. So I said you this is a 3-step process, right? But I have shown you only 2. The reason here is when a problem is given, you have to write like this. Then this is the next step. Third step will be just your simplification of this. What the result you are getting, the third step will be that one. So it is just a 3-step process to calculate A cross B. I hope you have understood the example what I have shown you. Copy it fast. Students, we start doing the problems here. The first problem on the board, you can see the first problem here. the cross product of the two vectors 2i minus 3j plus 4k and I plus 4j minus 5k. So here we need to calculate the cross product of these two vectors. So let us move. Suppose this is a bar, I'm considering it as 2i minus 3j plus 4k, and b bar, I'm considering it as I plus 4j minus 5k. Now students, I need to calculate just the cross product of these two vectors. So how to find the cross product? I have shown you the method. It's very simple. A cross b, that is equals to, just you have to write I j k in the first line with what I can say here with plus, minus, and this is plus. So a cross b I'm calculating. So first I will write the coefficients here. 2, this is what, minus 3, and this is 4. And here you can write 1 4, nothing is there means 1 is there, 1 4 minus 5. So this is 1 4 and minus 5. So I am calculating the cross product. This is plus I only. Now when I check this I have to leave the column of I. So what is there here? This one, that is minus 3 into minus 5, minus 3 into minus 5, minus into minus plus. So this is 3 into 5, 15. I'll write here 15. So when I go up, no students, I told you whenever you are moving up, you have to take it as minus sign. So this is 4 4s are 16 over. Then we move with minus j. J means you have to leave the column of j. ये column को आप छोड़ देंगे. Then 2 into minus 5, it is minus 10. The same thing you have to write. 2 into minus 5 is minus 10. I told you plus lenge, lekin plus into minus, it will be minus only, right? So 2 into minus 5, it is minus 10. When you are moving up, so 1 into 4, it is 4, but we are going up, right? So minus 4. Then k. K means you have to leave the column of k. So it is 2 into 4, it is 8. Then this is minus, when we are going up, minus 1 into minus 3 is minus 3, and this minus 3 into the formula minus, so it is what? Plus 3. So the answer here, final answer you can see here, I into minus 1 minus j into minus 14 plus k into 11. So the answer is minus I plus minus into minus plus 14j plus 11k. Hope you have understood the complete solution for this question. Students, we have seen how to calculate the cross product of two vectors like A and B. Let us move to the next example. The next example for this type of question is, you can see here, a particle of mass 0.2 kg is moving with linear velocity, that is I minus j plus 2k. If the radius vector r is 4i plus j minus k, the angular momentum of the particle is. So let us see what is this. So mass, first I'm writing the given data. Mass is how much? 0.2 kg. And the linear velocity vector, that is given as what? I minus j plus 2k. And along with this, they have given the radius vector also. That is the radius vector is how much? 4i plus j minus k. This is the radius vector. So I want to calculate the angular momentum. As already I have given you and said very important examples for the cross product, angular momentum. So let us move with what is this angular momentum. So angular momentum, you can see angular momentum is equals to, it is r cross p. I said you this p is a linear momentum, right? Linear momentum. So therefore I can write this is r cross p. P is what? mv. Linear momentum means the product of mass and velocity. Product of mass and velocity gives you the linear momentum. Now students, m is a scalar quantity, so I take outside, and here I'll write r cross v. R cross v. Now it's very simple. You can see what is this m? M is 0.2. I'll write 0.2. Here it is the cross product of r radius vector and the velocity vector. So cross product means, again I have to move with the same process, I j k with plus, minus, and this is plus. What is I for r? Here we need to write first r components, then v components. R means it is 4 first. 4, then it is 1, and this is minus 1. Then here you can write here 1, this is minus 1, and this is 2. 1 minus 1 and So you know the method how to calculate the cross product. Let us calculate the cross product of this. That is 0.2 will be outside the bracket, or I'll write just this 0.2 here. 0.2. This we need to simplify it. So how to simplify this? We have to go with I first. This is I. I have to leave the column for this. Then 1 into 2, it is 2. Then while going up, you have to take the help of minus. Okay. Minus 1 into minus 1, it is plus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1, it is plus 1. So that I'm writing here 1. Then minus j. J means you have to leave this column. 4 into 2, 8. 8. Then formula minus. Then 1 into minus 1, it is minus 1. And that minus into this minus, that will become plus. This is plus 1. I repeat, 4 into 2, 8. And this is minus 1. And the formula minus plus 1 I have written. Then we have to go for k. This k means you have to leave this column. So it is what? 4 into minus 1. That is minus 4. Minus 4 formula minus. Then 1 into 1, it is 1. That I will write here 1. So here it is how much? This is 0.2. 1. This is I into 1 minus j into 9 plus k into minus 5. So it is what I can write directly 0.2. This is I minus 9j minus 5k. Or you can multiply this with individual term to get the result. Like 0.1 into I. So it is what? 0.2 into I. So 0.2 I. 0.2 into 9. It is 1.8 j. And 0.2 into 5, it is 1. So therefore, just I will write here 1k. That means just it is k. If suppose this answer is not given in the question, in the option, then you can calculate the magnitude of this vector. You know how to calculate the magnitude of the vector, which I have already shown you. That is under root of this square plus this square plus this square. That gives you the magnitude of a given vector. Hope you have understood the concept of the cross product. Still few problems we do more. Students, we move to the next problem. The next problem on the board here is the magnitude of the scalar and vector product of two vectors as 48 root 3 and 144 respectively. What is the angle between them? So the magnitude of the scalar product, suppose the two vectors I am considering A dot B. If I take the magnitude of this, how much I am getting? As per the question, it is 48 root 3. 48 root 3. And next you can see clearly the scalar product and the magnitude of the vector product, it is 144. Vector product ke liye we are getting it as 144. So magnitude of the vector product, that is A cross B, it is how much? As per the question, it is 144. So we have to find what is the angle between the two vectors. So you know, students, if you go for a scalar product, that is the dot product, it is AB cos theta. And in today's class, we have seen what is the magnitude of the vector product, that is AB sin theta. So if I take this is the magnitude I'm calculating for this, this is AB sin theta is equals to 144. AB sin theta is equals to 144. Next, this if you calculate for this one, AB, that is A dot B, it is the scalar product or the dot product, and the formula for this, it is AB cos theta, and that value is they have mentioned it as 48 root 3. So suppose this is 1 and this is 2. So the question, as per the question, we need to calculate what is the angle between these two vectors. So for the angle, what I do, I divide these two. So 1 divided by 2. So it is what? AB sin theta by AB cos theta, that is equals to. So it is 144 divided by 48 root 3. So this is AB and this AB get cancelled. Now this is 48. 48 1 times 48 3 times. Now student, this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3, students, divided by आप root 3 करेंगे तो what happens, you know, this root 3 and this will get cancelled by root 3. So sin theta by cos theta, we can write it as tan theta, and that is equals to root 3. And you know, students, when this root 3 comes in tan, so it is 60 degrees. So theta is equals to 60 degree. So the angle between the two vectors or given vectors is how much? 60 degree. Students, the next problem what we need to solve here is on the board. So the next problem here, the torque of the force. Here the torque is asked. The torque of the force F is equals to, that is the force vector I am writing, that is 2I minus 3J plus 4K. Newton acting at the point 3I plus 2J, that is the position vector, that is the radius vector, is also given 3I plus 2J plus 3K. So this many meters. So about the origin, so we have to calculate here the torque. The problem is very simple, provided you should know how to calculate the cross product and how we relate this torque with the cross product of R and F. You should be very careful when such type of questions are asked. You cannot write R cross F as F cross R, F cross R as R cross F. So you should be very careful and thoroughly, you must be thorough in the concept. What is the actual formula? So actual formula for to calculate the torque is R cross F. That means, that why I'm saying you cannot write R cross F as F cross R. आप नहीं लिख सकते हैं, कम्यूटेटिव लॉ ओबे नहीं होता है बेटा. तो अब हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे the torque that is equal to R cross F. तो R general formula again, general concept what I can say, I J K. This is plus, minus, and this is plus. First it is R. So what happens, no, generally students in a hurry way, first F mention hota hai beta, to pehle F ke components likh dete hain. Nahi, you have to be very careful at this junction. First, no doubt, first F is mentioned, then R is mentioned, but as per our concept of the torque, R cross F is there. That is RF sin theta we can write. So R cross F, first R beta, yahan pe hum likhenge 3. This is what? 2. Then again it is 3. Then we go for here, it is 2 minus 3, and that is 4. Now the general process, you know, plus I. You have to leave the column here. The same process what I am doing here. So this is 8 minus 3 3s are 9. That is minus 9 means this will become plus 9. Then again minus J. We have to leave this column. This is 12 minus, this is 2 3s are 6 plus K. Plus K, if you take this one, you have to leave this. So it is what? Minus 9. This is minus 9 minus 4. So the answer here it is I into, this is 17 minus J into 6 plus K into minus 13. So the answer here it is 17I minus 6J minus 13K.